Alright, what is going on, everyone? First and foremost, I want to say thank you for being here right now, watching this video. I do really appreciate it for your time. And I would really appreciate if you do consider subscribing, simply because it does truly help me out a lot. Now, we're going to be reacting to how the feds found out NBA YoungBoy was basically running a drug ring in Utah. You get what I mean? If you guys don't know, NBA YoungBoy was recently arrested. The feds basically swatted and raided his house, found a whole bunch of stuff, arrested him in Utah, and he was charged with a whole bunch of charges. Let's just say that, man, multiple charges. And we should all know at this point, right? NBA YoungBoy has been abusing drugs simply because he's been rubbing it in our faces on social media. You get what I mean? He was posting himself abusing pills, drugs on social media. Things like that, man. And this is nobody but his fault, simply because, bro, he snitched on himself. He's self-snitching. I'm not sure why he did that. Maybe because, he was crying out for help. But at the end of the day, bro, I don't think, if they put you in jail at this point, I don't think you can even abuse drugs anymore. You get what I mean? Because clearly, if you post yourself like that on social media and you're still not getting the help you need, they're gonna lock you up, bro. Once they lock you up, I don't think you can really, do drugs in jail. I could be wrong though, but I don't know, man. I never experienced that stuff. But overall, not only him, but also his whole crew, I'm pretty sure, were also on drugs. I'm pretty sure Lil Dump, someone by the name of Lil Dump, affiliated with NBA YoungBoy, was doing YouTube videos with YouTubers, and he even did a no jumper interview at one point, and he was abusing drugs, bro. He threw up at one point in a no jumper interview, basically saying he's on more drugs than anyone can possibly imagine, bro. So yeah, man, it seems like NBA YoungBoy also has his crew on drugs. So this is crazy, man. But overall, the feds did try to warn him and say, stop, bro, stop. And NBA YoungBoy just overall said no, bro. You hear what I mean? Like, they warned him. So yeah, man, they gave him a warning, and he just didn't mess with that. But overall, man, let's just stop the yapping and play the video, see what it has to talk about.
This proves that NBA YoungBoy is the stupidest criminal in hip-hop history. And I don't even think that's hyperbole, because there's not a distant second before his latest arrest on 63 charges this morning, NBA YoungBoy was already on house arrest stemming from an incident that took place at a video shoot in Baton Rouge. YoungBoy was filming a music video outside of a residence in Baton Rouge. He brought the whole city out, right? It was dozens of delinquents outside. Now, apparently they had sticks, they had guns, they had switches, they had Glocks. They were out there fully armed and loaded, and a nosy neighbor called the police and was like, bruh, like, you have a bunch of delinquents out here, bro, with like the biggest guns I've ever seen. They essentially said, get out here, because these are not the type of people I expect to have the legal authority to have weapons like these. It's not racism, people, if the observation is correct. That particular call from a concerned citizens led to multiple arrests, including the arrest of
Boy.
The drama surrounding Baton Rouge native rapper NBA YoungBoy continues. The rapper was arrested around 4:30 Tuesday morning on multiple drug charges.
There is a lot of drama surrounding him and the guys that he associates with. We believe that some of those guys have been involved in criminal activity here in Baton Rouge.
The rapper was one of 16 arrested at the scene.
3 of them, I believe, were convicted felons. So if they didn't have weapons in their possession, they were around weapons.
According to BRPD, they all attempted to run upon their arrival.
NBA YoungBoy is one of those dudes who continues to get a break in the legal system. I can't call it. I don't know if he just got a praying grandmama, bro, but this man is lucky as hell. Because when he first blew up as a rapper, he got arrested on multiple counts of attempted murder, and he only got a suspended sentence for that and never seen a jail cell. All right, now in terms of this recent arrest, well, when they pulled up, they didn't find any guns on NBA YoungBoy himself, and 16 other people got arrested, and apparently those people were loyal to YoungBoy because they were all claiming the guns and saying, nah, yo, it's our guns. You feel me? YoungBoy wasn't holding a gun, it's our guns. But what took place is the police pulled up, and they were in their legal right to search people and their persons and the vehicles they were in. However, they didn't have a legal right to search the camera that the videographer was filming a music video with. But they did, right? Without a search warrant, they went into the camera and they seen NBA YoungBoy holding the guns. and filming the video with possession of the weapons. The photo and video evidence on the SD card was what they used to primarily charge NBA YoungBoy with weapon possession, and that was all the physical evidence they had. So when they went to court, NBA YoungBoy's team was successfully able to petition a judge to make the photo and video evidence found in an SD card inadmissible. And the judge would actually say the suppression of the SD card media is appropriate because the warrant was invalid on its face and the warrant is not saved by the good faith exception to the exclusionary rule. The warrant is also rendered invalid after the fact because Captain Barnett recklessly included material misleading information within it. The judge even shut the cops down when they tried to get slick. They said, Your Honor, we admit, okay, we may have prematurely viewed the SD card, but we got a warrant after the fact, and that gives us legal right to view what's on the SD card. The judge said, no, right? Not today, sir, all right? You obtained that warrant, right, under misleading information, so it's inadmissible, right? That was all the physical evidence the prosecutors had, other than the eyewitnesses, who all, by the way, were telling the prosecutors, these are our guns, it's not NBA YoungBoy guns. So they had absolutely no evidence. So it was only a matter of time until the charges got dismissed. But we're dealing with the corrupt justice system, and they know that all they had to do was just keep NBA YoungBoy on house arrest long enough until he commits another crime. So they began to prolong the process, told the judge, we need more time to do this, and this, and they just stalled it out. Kept NBA YoungBoy on house arrest for about 3 years. And this strategy worked perfectly almost to a T when it came to NBA YoungBoy. NBA YoungBoy's mental health was admittedly being affected by house arrest. NBA YoungBoy began to lash out, right? He got in several feuds online where he would threaten to unalive his ops, right? But, his public feuds were the least of his worries because he began to do certain concerning things, such as posting up with pictures like these on his Instagram page publicly, by the way, while on house arrest, right? Pretty much admitting to heavy drug use. But here's the kicker. He thought the feds were one of his employees, right? Because when the feds started to see his concerning behaviors, like posting pictures with pills online, like showing up to multiple interviews high as hell, right? Enrolling into rehabs on multiple occasions, when his supervising officer for his release, right, when they confronted NBA YoungBoy about doing drugs, NBA YoungBoy was honest and told them that he had no intentions of stopping. All right, listen, they described NBA YoungBoy behavior as non-compliant while he awaits a July trial on federal gun charges. All rappers are egomaniacs, bro. They think the world revolves around them. So this nincompoop thought the feds will behest to him. He thought the feds will grovel and crawl and say, no, NBA YoungBoy, stop doing drugs. No, please, no. Right, but he thought he was running a program. He thought they were asking. He thought it was a request for him to stop doing drugs. Right, so what happened was the feds eventually came and picked that ass up this morning.
Hey, Brian Schnee, KUTV2 News. NBA YoungBoy, known as Kentrell Galden, who has been under house arrest here in Utah and Weber County, pending federal trial. He was actually arrested here in Utah by the Cache County Sheriff's Office yesterday, suspected of running a large-scale prescription fraud ring. He's been charged with 63 counts, among them a slew of felony charges. The prescription of choice here, promethazine with codeine. It's a cough syrup described as a heavily abused Schedule 5 controlled substance. Police have been investigating this dating back to September of 2023. Someone would call in a prescription, call it in under a fake name or a physician who didn't authorize it. They would try to go pick it up then. At one point, one of the people working for YoungBoy actually drove to pick up a prescription in his Chevy Tahoe that you can see in some of the music videos. He denied involvement in the ring when he was arrested, and law enforcement searched his home. They found prescriptions matching some of those fake names. He's in jail without bail.
NBA YoungBoy is what we will call a crackhead. Now, if you got millions of dollars in a multi-million-dollar career and you're willing to throw that away for a latest fix, use a crackhead and you can't control yourself, right? But it will be the lengths that NBA YoungBoy went through to get his hands on some codeine. But here's the thing, right? Like, it's a lot deeper than you think. This was a structured criminal organization, an enterprise, a drug ring that was instituted to bring back drugs for NBA YoungBoy. I'm talking about identity frauds of somebody dead, all right? Fake calls, fake prescriptions, fake doctor. They were running a criminal organization, bruh. Check out how deep this goes.
And they actually called law enforcement in this instance. The pharmacy did, and provided information after they took similar steps. And they described that Gwendolyn sounded as though they were a much younger person, disguising their voice to sound much older. That is also what happened when Gwendolyn Cox called police back, claiming to be that person, disguising their voice. All part of this large prescription drug fraud ring.
The only thing disappointing or shocking about this, Brett, is that NBA YoungBoy was really trying to cut corners in his drug-fueled criminal enterprise, Brett. You mean to tell me, man, you couldn't at least pay somebody who was actually elderly to call, right? You have one of your homegirls who's like 19 years old trying to act like she's 65. Like, be for real, bro.
Not to interfere with Kentrell's music business. However, he refused to give any passcodes for the devices. Quote, he answered, "Take it and break it," when I asked him for passcodes for the devices. At his residence in Weber County, taken to the Cache County Jail. While there were other people at the home. They had a search warrant that was signed days prior. They went in and searched the property. I'm going to read this verbatim to you. During the search of the residence, law enforcement found a prescription bottle in Kentrell Galden's bathroom inside of the master bedroom, identifying as his. The prescription bottle was for Carolyn White. Notice the last name. We told you about Bethel White being the person they called in that first prescription to, which is one of the known fraudulent names, with a corresponding prescribing doctor who had confirmed the fraud. Also noted, they found a handgun there that Galden had admitted to possessing in the master bedroom just days prior. He was already obviously on a house arrest for a federal trial, so that's a big no-no in this situation.
This NBA YoungBoy situation is a catch-22 because on one hand, it's sort of a nasty feeling knowing that the justice system could hold your life hostage for 3+ years on charges they know they have no business charging you with, hoping you commit a crime so they can now pick you up on those charges and then completely forget about the current charges they have you on, right? It's a nasty feeling knowing they can get away with it. But then on the other hand, NBA YoungBoy being such a fiend, a pill-popping crackhead, a lean-drinking hippie, right, that he goes ahead and he throws his life away. He throws away a life with multi-millions of dollars, a multi-million-dollar rap career, over 6 or 7, 8 kids already, right? So he's throwing all that away, the opportunity of being in his 8 kids' life and having a multi-million-dollar rap career because he wants a fix of the next.
But yeah, he definitely does have a point. But at the end of the day, bro, real people know money can't buy you happiness, bro. Even if you have millions of dollars, it's not about that, bro. Like, he has mental health issues. Money isn't gonna solve his mental health issues. But overall, man, let me know what you guys think about this situation. I'm gonna just end this video here. And overall, like I mentioned, subscribe for more content because it does truly help me out a lot. Now, my opinion on the situation, man, like I said, it's not about the money. It's definitely, he has mental issues, bro. You get what I mean? He has mental issues. Money isn't gonna solve that. He already experienced having all the money in the world. You get what I mean? Like, what else is there for him? You get what I mean? So overall, man, I definitely do agree he needs to be in his kid's life, though. You get what I mean? That's very important, bro. You get what I mean? Even if it's not for the money, bro. Just throw the money part out the window. You definitely need to be in your kid's life. They're definitely more important than some money. Like, let's be real, bro. But yeah, man, your kid's growing up without a father. That's gonna be tough, bro. But yeah, man, I don't have too much to say about this situation. It's crazy, bro. Because the feds tried to warn him, bro. He said they told him, bro, stop taking drugs. He kept doing it. He said no. And man, YoungBoy being the menace he is, he said no. I'm gonna keep doing it, bro. The crazier part of this situation is, bro, he kept doing it, bro. Like, he kept posting it on social media more than once, which is insane. He kept posting it on social media. I'm pretty sure he had at one point he even had an Instagram for his cat, right? And his cat, he would have his cat, but I think it would be secretly him, right, on his cat's account, putting a picture of his cat, and then in the caption it would just be some mental health quote or something like that. Like, you get what I mean? Like saying NBA YoungBoy has mental health issues, he's abusing drugs, he's peeing blood, like all kinds of stuff, bro. At one point, bro, that's what was taking place, bro. You get what I mean? That's what was taking place in NBA YoungBoy's household, bro. Like, that's insane, man. But yeah, man, that's the end of the video. Subscribe, like I mentioned, and peace out, man.